Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Looking around at this market, it's actually pulling in a little again. Yeah, I should have got in my shorts. We've got a nice bump up open day before the Fed. Everyone's trying to figure out what's going on. Well, we're thinking that this is going to be a bit of a range-bound trade today. Market's not going to give a tremendous amount of upside love above what you're going to get off of the open, right? Now again, where we open up, I don't know, we're drifting. We've been 2.5, 3 points higher than this, right? Thinking that we really have maybe 70 to 90 points on the upside and 30 points on the downside. When I say on the downside, I mean up 30. I don't expect this market to turn negative. Anything is possible. I basically expect us to trade in a 50-point range all day long, which means small moves. It means right off the open, you're going to get much of the open move already given to you, right? And on the Minister just said no need for OPEC cuts. They're trying not to alter the price of oil too much in regards to what's going on, but you're seeing a lot of this move based upon something that I think it's the Asian Central Bank said that that they're expecting growth throughout the region. If they're getting growth throughout the region, that means there's going to be commodity-based growth. If there's commodity-based growth, then commodity prices are going to rise. You're seeing the market run on the rise of this, at least right now. More important, you're really seeing it run on the fact that any piece of good news the market is using to run the markets, right? That means we're probably on a march to 10. Eve thinks we're on a march to 10 too. We're probably just on the march to 10. And like I've been saying for the last few days, until we see any kind of distinct selling pressure, there's no reason to get short beyond a quick move. You're not going to have the death knell of the market, and that'll come sooner or later. You're not going to have that without getting big selling pressure. And until you start to see the sellers really come into the market, we're not going to have that. So if you're, have been smart enough to enjoy the ride up, keep enjoying the ride and the run up. If you've been keep trying to short the market, I'm sorry, you've been getting your ass handed to you. Be cautious. Take your moves, right? So if you're shorting the gaps and it comes in, take your moves. A day like today also. I'm not telling you not to short. I've been shorting it, but I'm shorting the gap. I'm taking the move. Shorting the gap, taking the move. That's it. I'm not expecting dollar move down. I'm expecting 25s and 40-cent moves, and I'm not really looking for much more than that. I'm looking to buy the strong stocks on dips. I'm looking to sell the rallies. I'm not looking to hit home runs today. Today I'm looking for little singles everywhere I can. Fed meeting tomorrow. The odds are that's what they'll wait to use the Fed meeting to move the market, even though the Fed's not going to say anything of any appreciable value, but they're going to wait for the Fed meeting to move the market. They're probably not going to move it much beyond our range today. If you start to see the market go in either direction, you watch it break out, in this case over 100 points on the upside, you watch it break down below the pivot, you watch it go negative and break down on the downside, then you're looking for, the pressure. Again, I'd be the bigger buyer on the breakout on the upside, up 100, than it would be the seller until I see the selling pressure come in. So I'm looking, this morning I'm looking at, maybe bidding to buy some commodity-based stocks, oil, gas, gold, steel, coal. Any of those guys have different reasons why there's a play to buy them. I'm not buying them randomly. I'm looking to bid them low, trying to steal some stuff if I can get them. Anything I get, I'll like. Anything I don't get, I'm not interested in. That's fine. Looking maybe for some pullback weakness on stocks that had strength yesterday, including the airlines and the educational companies that had big run-up. I'm going to look at AIG and I'm going to wave. I'm not going to touch that because it's crazy. As much fun as it might be to play, stock is all over the place. That's about it. There's no major numbers today. There's not much coming out today. It's probably going to be, fairly quiet unless for some reason they decide they want to run it going into the number tomorrow above that range. If not, expect it to be tight. Eve?